Hello everyone, Joshua Myers, and welcome back for another video. And today I'm going to be showing you everything I got in both the month of July and August, so this month. So let's get right on to it.
He interrupted an important experiment in progress.
I am Chucky. Pennywise the Pants.
You want to get you I want to play a game.
So I got a decent haul here today, and I got a decent haul just in general the past couple months. And the reason I'm combining both months is because last month I didn't really got much. I only got like 2 things last month. Otherwise I would have done the collection update video last month. But this time I decided to combine the two, which I've done before. Because I actually got a lot more this month than I did last month. Got a decent haul here, got some DVDs. I got 2 additional items I think are pretty cool. And I'll showcase them to you. But let's first look over the DVDs I got. Pretty decent haul here, as you can see, of movies. Now, I'm going to try to go through these alphabetically. So, the first one I got here is a film I have not seen. In fact, a lot of these films I have not seen. There's only really 2 movies in here that I have seen. And the first one that I haven't seen is The Babadook. I've never seen this movie. I know it's an Australian horror film. I heard really good things about it, so I picked it up. I got it for like just under $4 on Amazon, free shipping. So, and there are some special features here. It says special features. There's interviews with the cast and crew, behind the scenes, and a theatrical trailer. Now, this is a Scream Factory release, so like a lot of Scream Factory DVDs and Blu-rays, you get alternative cover art. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, can't say much about this film because I haven't seen it yet. I heard really good things about it, so yeah, The Babadook. Okay, the next one got here is also something I have not seen. And actually some of these titles I picked up, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 of these titles I actually picked up at Dollar Tree for $1. So, and this one I picked up because of mostly the cast. But I've never heard of this film, so I can't really get much into it, and that is Dark Was the Night. I only really picked it up because of the cast. Marissa Tomei, who I know from playing Aunt May in the MCU, and Timothy Olyphant, who I know playing Cobb Vanth in The Mandalorian. So, and I think both of them are pretty good actors, so I'm kind of curious about this. So, yeah, Dark Was the Night. There's no special features here. This is an Echo Bridge DVD, apparently. Don't see too much of Echo Bridge around anymore. The next one I also picked up at Dollar Tree for $1. And again, I've never seen this film, never heard of it. So, and that is Don't Let Them In. And it says here, basically describes the film as being Your Next meets The Purge. And I've never seen either of those films. I haven't seen Your Next or The Purge. There's no special features here. It's just a bare bones DVD. Doesn't even say who is the distributor of this. So, yeah, don't know much about it. Don't know who stars in it. Not sure if it's any good. If you guys have seen this movie, let me know in the comment section. Is it any good? Or am I in for a real shit show? Because I picked up a Dollar Tree for $1. I figured, well, if I don't like it, I could always trade it in at the pawn shop. Don't Let Them In. Okay, the next one I picked up at Amazon, and I've been meaning to get this, and now this completes this kind of series of films in my collection here. That is Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween, or just in here it's just called Goosebumps 2, but the advertisements were calling it Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween. I've seen the first film, really enjoyed the first film. I will eventually review both of these movies on this channel. Really enjoyed the first film, although I was a bit disappointed. I think it could have been so much better. I'm a Goosebumps fanatic. I love Goosebumps. Grew up with the original TV show and the books, so I felt like for their first theatrical edition, they should have it should have been better. It should have been better. leaned into a bit more of the horror stuff than what they did, but I thought for what they did with it, it was pretty good. Now, the sequel came around, and I was excited because I had a decent time with the first one, so I watched it. It wasn't as good. You could tell the budget was scaled back a bit and everything. But yeah, Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. There's some special features here. There's a gag reel, a deleted scenes, Slappy's audition tape, Meet the Monsters, the making of Goosebumps 2, and more. So yeah, Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. Now I got the full set of the Goosebumps movies. Next one I picked up, I haven't seen yet, but I picked it up because I've seen the other films. Love the other films. And that is, and I got this on Amazon as well. Hatchet 3. I love the first two Hatchet movies. I'm eventually going to be covering them. In fact, I'm covering the first Hatchet film this October, so be sure to check out my review of that when it drops. But yeah, love the first two Hatchet films. And I haven't seen the last two, this and Victor Crowley, so I'm really looking forward to this one. But the reason why I didn't pick it up until now is because on Amazon and other places it was like this DVD was being sold for $22, and it's like, this is old ass DVD. Like, this came out in 2013. That's when the DVD came out, was in 2013, you know. And I'm not going to pay $22 for a, you know, just basically essentially for a old DVD release of Hatchet 3. So it kind of took a while for me to find one used and that, and I happened to find one used, $10, free shipping, and it and essentially it had there was only one left in stock, and I picked it up. So I'm glad I did. There are some special features here. Crew commentary with writer-producer Adam Green, and director B.J. McDonnell, cinematographer Will Barrett, and makeup effects artist Robert. I can't really pronounce his name. It's not. I'll put it here. Cast commentary with Adam Green, B.J. McDonnell, and actor Kane Hodder. There's 3 featurettes, Hatchet 3 behind the scenes, Raising Cain, and Swamp Fun. And then there's a trailer and a teaser trailer. So, decent amount of special features if you love the Hatchet movies, and especially if you like this one. So yeah, and then I got the uncut and unrated version of Hatchet 3. The R-rated one was also being sold for $22 on DVD. I'm like, again, this was the only one that was under like the used price tag. So I just got this in today. So yeah, all I just need left is Victor Crowley. So yeah. Okay, this is the last Dollar Tree pickup I did, and that is, I only really got it because of one cast member. That's it. I don't know anything about this movie. I don't know if it's going to be any good. And that is Midnight Evil. I only got it because it stars Michael Berryman. That's it. Because it's a name I recognize. But don't know if this is going to be any good at all. For all I know, it could be a complete piece of shit. And again, just like with Don't Let Them In, just let me know if you guys have seen this. Is it any good, or am I in for a rough time? So, yeah. Midnight Evil with Michael Berryman. Let's see, when did this came out? 2019. This came out in 2019, so yeah. So it's a newer horror film, of course. So yeah. Okay, next one. So the last, well, okay, so the next one I picked up also on Amazon. Most of my orders I picked up, like most of my DVDs I picked up off of Amazon. And it's one I've never seen before. And that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Don't know really much anything about this, aside from it being directed by Guillermo del Toro. Sorry if I butchered that name. Guillermo del Toro. and that is based on a book of the same name. I never grew up on the book, so I have no nostalgia connection to the book. So it'd be kind of interesting hearing a take of this film from somebody who does not have fond nostalgic memories of the book. So yeah. This came out in 2019 as well, so there's a couple special features. There's 2 featurettes. There's Dark Tales and Retro Horror. So yeah, and it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Just in case if you guys weren't aware. Okay, the next one I have actually seen and intend on eventually doing my review of it at some point, and that is, and I got this at Walmart, and that is Scream, or Scream 5. So yeah, got the new Scream movie on DVD. And it doesn't look like there's any special features. It's just the bare bones movie, which is fine for me. Short bit of thoughts on the movie. I absolutely loved it. I personally think it's the best sequel that we ever gotten of the Scream movies. And, you know, for a film that doesn't have Wes Craven's involvement in the series, I think they did a great job even without Wes Craven. And I'm really looking forward to the next one, a Scream 6 or whatever they're going to be calling it. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So, Scream, eventually going to do my review of it. So yeah, really love it. That's why I picked it up. Okay, the last movie I picked up here, I picked up at Amazon, and this was the last Amazon DVD pickup, and it's one I've never seen before, and it's a part of a franchise, and that is VHS. I've been really curious about these movies, considering I heard a lot of them are pretty good. The first one is pretty good. These are found footage horror, like the VHS franchise is a found footage horror anthology series, basically telling different stories within, like with the film, and it's like different horror, and they're all shot in the found footage format. So there are some special features. There's an alternate ending to the segment October 31st, 98. More Tuesday the 17th featurette, amateur night, balloon night, webcam interviews, cast and crew interviews, AXS TV, a look at VHS. There's behind the scenes photographs, conceptual design gallery, cast and crew commentary, and theatrical trailers. So a decent amount of special features if you're a fan of the first VHS film. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this out. Actually, haven't seen it, can't give much aside from I've heard of it. I know what this is. It's a whole franchise. There's like 4 movies now. They're in development of the 5th one now. So yeah, and I'll eventually do my review of this. So yeah, VHS. Now that is the end of the DVDs now, but I got 2 special items here that I picked up, 2 kind of more higher valued items. And the first one I picked up here, and it's something that I haven't picked up in a while, and that is a book. Actually, it's been a while since I've actually picked up a book. The last time I did was the book The Filmmaker's Book of the Dead by author and filmmaker Danny Draven. But I decided to pick this up, and I wasn't sure about it. I was like, okay, whatever, you know. And I'll explain why in a bit, but I jumped the gun, and I got Taking Shape, Developing Halloween from Script to Screen. So this is the first Taking Shape book. So it basically goes through just basically the entire making of the Halloween franchise up until Halloween 2018. And what it says here, deleted scenes, unused ideas, rejected pitches, alternate cuts. And it says Silver Shamrock, Thorn, White Horses, it's all in here. Join authors Dustin McNeil and Travis Mullins for a deep dive into the evolution of Halloween's vast mythology. Extensively researched, Taking Shape is the ultimate guide to the first 40 years of Haddonfield history. featuring exclusive interviews with filmmakers from every installment. Prepare to gain new insight into Halloween's iconic boogeyman. Oh, you don't believe in the boogeyman? You should. And then it says Taking Shape includes comprehensive story analysis on the entire series, a rundown of all deleted and alternate scenes, a look on what scholars got right and wrong about Halloween 1, exclusive details on Nigel Neal's original Halloween Free script, comparisons of early scripts to final theatrical films, a rare interview with Halloween 5 screenwriter Michael Jacobs, exhaustive account of Halloween 6's troubled production, an examination of Halloween H2O's roots as a direct-to-video sequel, a revealing look behind the grunge of the Rob Zombie era, insight into how test audiences and execs shaped the films, in-depth dissection of the official novelizations. And this book came out in 2020, so came out right before Halloween Kills came out, and the only reason I was kind of like about it is like I know a lot of things about the Halloween franchise, you know, and with people saying, oh, it's like, oh, you know, this book really tells everything that you, like, even diehard fans won't know about, and I'm like, come on, I've done hardcore research on this franchise, you know, this franchise is my bread and butter. What could I possibly not know about this franchise I already do know? Like, I already don't know. And I watched Christian Hanna Horror now. Again, his channel's now playing CHH. I watched his video talking about, you know, doing his fact series about the Halloween franchise, and he's looking at it from this book. And there were actually some facts from each of the films I didn't know about. That he just posted his video today about like the 10 crazy facts about Halloween Resurrection. So yeah, and that's why I picked this bad boy up, and I was like, you know what, I was more interested in the second book, which was Taking Shape 2, the Lost Halloween sequels, because I'm more interested in that stuff, like what got rejected, all that different stuff, but there's some decent amount of info that I didn't know about in this book, and I barely started reading it, and I highly recommend, if you're a Halloween fan or a horror fan in general, highly recommend you pick up this book. So yeah, that's what I got, Taking Shape. A pretty decent sized book, and it's going to replace my Filmmaker's Book of the Dead first edition, and it's going to be on the coffee table. So, and it's going to be my new coffee book. So, and got one last thing to show, and that is the big one. So, ooh, a little bit of a sneak preview. Dun, 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 dun. The Halloween Kills soundtrack on vinyl. I got my very first vinyl, everybody. Considering I got a vinyl record player out there. And I was like, I don't have any vinyls. I only have soundtracks, like I only have CDs. So, this is really cool. Picked up for a pretty inexpensive price. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be my first vinyl. I love the soundtrack to Halloween Kills. One of the better things of the movie. I love the movie, by the way, so. There's the front. It's just of the poster. There's the spine. There's the back. Michael in front, like, up the staircase of the Myers house. And then there's this beauty. Man, I would love this as like an art, like to put up in the man cave. Love this. This is gorgeous. And then you basically slide this out. And then here is this. This is an image from, I think, yeah, from the alternate ending of Halloween Kills. That's on the extended cut, where she's like, from the chair, I'm coming for you, Michael.
I'm coming for you, Michael.
And then there's the back, the three strobed women, Lori, Karen, and Allison, Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, Andy Matichak, from the opening of the film. and has the track list too, side A, side B. So yeah, and in fact, I'm going to be popping this in so yeah, you can see how a vinyl works. I'll be switching to my phone for this, so I will be right back. So that is it for this collection update video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you liked all the things I got. I sure do. And tell me in the comments below what is the coolest item I picked up that I picked up recently. Personally, for me, it would have to be the Howlin' Kills vinyl. But also Taking Shape book is pretty cool too. So again, let me show you the haul. Here's all the DVDs. Here's the book. And here's the Howlin' Kills vinyl. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. Also too, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. It would actually help out this channel a great deal. And so you could eventually see more collection update videos like this, because I do plan on doing more in the future. That's not going anywhere. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.